song of gratitude. Thank you for this day, Spirit, thank you for this day.
I love the community's joy, the community's caring for one another.
Everybody here is like part of this extended family, and from all over the world.
Thank you for my friends, Spirit, thank you for my friends.
The feelings, the spiritual feelings are part of the life that's above water, part of the iceberg that's not buried. It's part of us now. It's part of who we are and our friends.
It's all the light and spirit working no matter what. It's doing something right in our lives, that's for sure.
This philosophy is the greatest thing there is. I feel like I grow every day in looking at things in a different way.
Thank you for my life, Spirit, thank you for my...
I feel better when I leave here. The people are friendly, open-minded, positive.
What I like best about Wellspring is that it is limitless possibility.
Thank you for my well, Spirit, thank you for my well.
There's a power and a source that's full of abundance. And when you look at life as abundant and that there's a higher power with a plan, that it doesn't matter what the little things turning around, but eventually it's going to be something good will come out of it.
Day, Spirit, thank you for this day, this healing, this healing, this healing day.
I think spiritually, I've grown more in the last year than I did in maybe the last 20. And I thought I was all grown up. And that the mind that was in Jesus is the mind in us. And to stay open for those messages that are coming to us. And it's always expanding and opening up.
All of this has been gleaned forth and brought into, in our case, by Ernest Holmes, into a philosophy that is meant to give us an opportunity to guide ourselves and to present our life path, to create our own life path, and to do it in a way where we use the power of our mind and build an extraordinary amount of faith in order to keep things on track. And so the path involves evolution. We get to choose it.
I just keep coming back because it's just always so enlightening. The energy is wonderful. It sets me up for my next day and to also serve, to keep Wellspring going, and so it's there for other people after I've left.
I believe your soul wants to sing, and that's what I do.
Being upbeat and positive, and it becomes second nature. I'm fully supported by Spirit to focus on what we're doing and thinking inside.
The way I end up accepting people is very different. It has made a major difference in my life and definitely enriched and enhanced it.
It's been a great spiritual upbringing, and a lot of good things have happened to us since we started coming here.
I think it gave me that just a peace of mind. I feed my spirit to this place.
And then I love the love. I'm in love with 65 or 75 people at once, and I've never had quite that experience. So it's just fabulous. If you need a little extra love in that day, just come here and you just get filled.
It's been my life. I love the women's circle in the morning.
Coming to church, so to speak, was, as I used to say, a gift to myself, because it was that at least one time during the week that I was able to remind myself of my spiritual center.
It's a continuous growth. Learning about myself constantly, learning about others constantly, learning about relationships constantly, learning how relationships shift and change, and still Spirit is there.
It's just a lovely, lovely place where people really do practice what they preach.
Community, a sense of being with like-minded folk in the world, and it feels like home. It just reminds me of who I am,
that I am a human being having a spiritual experience, and that spirit is in everybody.
Freedom from worry about the future, freedom from regret about the past, and great anticipation about what every day is going to bring. I'm a happy man, 24/7.
My life has smoothed out and softened up, and it's wonderful. And I love the discussion group that the women have every Sunday. That's very enlightening and comforting and fun to be involved in.
Peace, contentment, happiness, joy, words that express what Wellspring has brought to my life.
Oh, just that we're kind of in control of our own growth and life based on using principles.
By accepting in thought, it has changed my life completely to a spiritual life. Yeah, and I have found God, and God and I are one.
And to know how good I am, how good people are. There's lots of good in everyone out there. God is within me, not external, and within you and within everyone else.
I enjoy the experience here, the attitude, the acceptance, and the spiritually inner and outer message that we receive.
Because everybody's been so good to me, for one thing. If I didn't have people here at Wellsprings to check on me and kind of care whether I made it to church or not, it would be pretty sad at my age.
Wellspring is, in one word, acceptance. I felt really welcome.
And I, like Lisa, have this sense of acceptance in this community. It was a good fit for me.
It's just made me relax and accept. I'm sort of bouncing through days now rather than dragging through days.
The people that I've met here are my kind of people. I feel so comfortable visiting with any and all of them. That's why I come to Wellspring.
And the more I travel around, the more I see how extraordinary it is, especially for a small community, to have the quality of leadership and participation and the people that are drawn to it. It's just magnificent to be around. I feel very blessed.
I just like the idea of having a place to come where there's that peace and tranquility, and it's a good way to start the week too.
Well, it's nice being around wonderful people, optimistic people, and Sam's messages always contain something that you can think of and comes across to you at just the right time.
This is an extended family. I feel loved here, and I'm very much into infinite love, and I see that expressing here in each one.